So before we get started on the back box, I'm going to wrap up the solenoid, or the replay knocker that I worked on the other day. I added some heat shrink just to give it a bit more strength around here. These wires are separate. I'm going to put some heat shrink around them just to keep the wires together. I'm also going to add a plug at the end of it using these pins. I'll show you. I'm not sure if this interests, but it just shows you how it's done. Adding some plugs, some connectors, some heatsink, and then this will be ready to install. So let's get started. I'm going to start by stripping some cable. Okay, so we've got a little bit here. I'm going to come back to this and add the pins, but first we're going to do the heat shrink. So I'm going to fast forward or speed this up a little bit so you're not too bored. So this is shrinking some heat shrink. I'm using a soldering iron. I know you're not really supposed to. You're supposed to apply some sort of heat, like a sort of a hairdryer, if you will. I just used this. You really just, it sort of melts, doesn't really melt. It shrinks the rubber, sort of to hold things together. So this is just to keep the wires sort of nice and tight. So here's a quick little tutorial, I guess, on making connectors. So this is my male and female, obvious reasons. So that's the sort of the plastic housing, 2 pins, and then to sort of make it work, you add sort of connectors. These all connect here. So we have to attach these to our wires. So this end is going to be the male, which is this one here. No, I'm getting my anatomy wrong. This is I guess this is my female plug, but I'm going to be using male pins on it. So we're going to be using this cool little device thing here to crimps sort of the pins. I'm going to add my little thing here. I'm just going to set it up in here, sort of one little click to catch it, and then I'm going to get my little red wire, slide it in here, and push down, and you can sort of see it's nice, it's attached. And I'm going to do the same with my black wire. Down there. Exciting, right? Okay, so that's my black, it's my red. So now I'm going to put these through here, and you sort of make them face the right, sort of the same way. And they sort of go in through the back. I hope this works. Oh, there we go. And they click. 1 click, 2 click. Okay, so they don't come out. You can sort of see the 2 male pins in there. And then I did add some heat shrink to give it a bit more strength. So I'll slide that up as far as I can go. And I'm going to melt that, or shrink it, as they say. Okay, so that's it. So that's my connector. And then the other end obviously will run from the wires coming from the Pinscape control board and my power supply to power the solenoid. So I don't lose it, I'm just going to put it in there. I see I'm going to put it in there. Oh, just so I don't lose it. So that's good. So this guy is ready to install in the back box.